How do you think the passing game was today?
I thought it was pretty good. We were just waiting for it to come out. We knew what it was, and it was just great it came out at this time.
Chris?
JJ, when Blake goes down, what's the message to the guys, and how confident were you even without him that you guys can do this?
I mean, everyone's got to step up. I mean, yeah, Blake's an extremely important player to our team, but we got 142 other guys that are just chomping at the bit to get after him, so extreme confidence coming in.
Talk about how Donovan stepped up.
For sure. I mean, that guy's so special and so talented. I was so happy for him to put it on display today. None. No adjustments. We had a full game plan ready for him, and the message was just we're the best second half team in the country, and we prove it every single week, and it was just great to go out there and do it again. A little bit, yeah, especially at first when they were just stopping all the runs for like 2-3 yards a carry, and safeties were playing so low, so that excited me even more.
To the right here, Steve and Aaron. JJ, take us through your run into the end zone. That was so critical to get your team totally control.
For sure. I fight Coach Moore for those plays. Like, just give me the ball when we need to get some gritty yards, and I'm going to go and get them.
And the two passes to this fellow.
He's been open all year, and I was just so happy to finally connect with him. He's a special player, and that play he made on third down when it was cover zero and breaking that tackle, like 2 tackles, this kid's a special player, and I'm so happy to play with him.
You too.
I want to say right after that touchdown coming out of the half, I just felt like we were able to do everything that we wanted to do at that point, and I felt so comfortable, so calm. The first half, I was a little amped up because I've been waiting to play this game for so long, but once the nerves kind of calmed down and everything settled, I knew it was over from then.
Straight ahead, Tony, then Bernie.
JJ, you said that there were no halftime adjustments made yet. You ran 11 times for 10 yards in the first half, and I think Donovan himself finishes for 215. How does that happen? How does that feel?
I mean, it's just like pipes bursting. Like, we're putting the pressure on, we're putting it on, and then eventually it's going to burst. And I was just so happy to see him get through that front 7, and once he got passed through there, it was over.
I want to ask both of you, when you threw that pass to him and he's so wide open, what's going through your mind? Like, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up, when you said, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up?
Yeah, it was one of those plays where, we've been practicing that like all week, all year, honestly. And then when I broke him off and then came wide open, I was just hoping he didn't throw it to somebody else yet. And I saw it wide open. I said, all right, bet. And then ran in there. I was going to start taunting, but I had to stay down. Yeah.
Center, Gina.
JJ, you threw for 3, ran one in on the road against your rival. The guy on the other side is a Heisman contender. On a personal level, how good does it feel to put up a performance like that?
I'm not so worried about the personal achievements, honestly. I'm just so happy for every one of our guys. Like, I couldn't do it without the other 10 guys on the field, and it's just such a great win. All that's going to come, but it was just amazing to get this team win.
JJ, you kind of talked about it, but those touchdown passes, is that something you saw on film, or is that something you saw today, or a combination of both?
It's a combination of both, for sure. I mean, obviously we saw some great looks on film where to attack them, and it was just it played out differently. Like, I did not expect him to be that wide open, and especially Colston too. We've been working back shoulder all week because he thought he was going to carry with them, but yeah, it was just kind of being out there and reacting to what they were giving to us.
And could you expand on your journey from basically winning the job in the non-conference to this point?
Like Coach Harbaugh says, it's been a happy mission. It's been a very happy mission. Like, no matter what the road is, no matter what the route is, if you're winning every single week, I couldn't be more happier.
Standing on the left, we'll go Bill, then Woj, then Pat, and then back to the middle here.
JJ, you guys haven't won here in 22 years. I mean, what did it mean to walk out of this stadium with victory for this program that's been a while?
I mean, it's huge. It's huge. We're not so much of a team that looks to the past and worries about it. We're always about the future, the present, and worried about changing the future. And it was just one of those things where everything was aligned for us. We were ready. We wanted it more than anything, and it was just really awesome to do it the way we did.
For both of you, this deep passing combination, did you feel like this was building all year long? Not that you were saving it for this day, but did you feel like this day came, it would be there?
Yeah, like I mean, we just keep hitting it, and then eventually, something's got to give. And today, when it mattered most, in front of millions of people, we were able to connect, and we were both on the same page.
Off to the left, Pat.
Both guys as well. What did you see on film in their secondary that you think could exploit them down?
Yeah, I mean, we just are confident in ourselves. You know what I mean? Like, we just have the trust in ourselves, like the mindset. They can't run with us. Get by them, do what you got to do, catch the ball. And, watching film, we watch hours of film throughout the week. And it's beautiful to see it all play out in a good way for Michigan.
Let's see the gentleman in the center there.
They say these things tend to be cyclical, these rivalries, this turn over. What about these last 2 wins? Do you feel like you can carry over into the future and start to roll a few more?
Oh, Donovan?
I didn't even listen to the question. What you say? I'm sorry.
They say these rivalries tend to be cyclical. What about these last 2 wins? Do you guys feel like can be rolled over into future games against the guys?
I could say I didn't play last game, but this game right here, it's definitely gonna carry over. It's gonna give us a lot of momentum into the Big Ten championship, and whatever else the college football analysts or whoever ranks us, puts us at. So I mean, it's gonna carry over.
What about the confidence that you guys, next time you guys have to play this team, or the next time they have to play you, this stuff lingers around? How does that play a role going forward?
I don't think the mindset changes because when you come off wins, then you could kind of get that sense of complacency creeping in. But no matter what, we're always going to keep doing what we've been doing this entire offseason, day by day, and continue to carry that over next year.
Back left corner, Austin.
Donovan, what was the plan for you today with your hand? Did it change at all when Blake wasn't able to go? And then how were you able to do what you did in the second half?
The reason why I was able to do what I did is because of the Lord. I pray all the time and I talk to God all the time, and he told me that this was going to be our game for us. I was going to have a breakout game, but hopefully, I always wish the best for everybody. Ohio State players if they're injured, my players if they're injured. I wish Blake has a speedy recovery because he's an amazing football player and his team really needs him as well. But that's all I got.
Standing in the front left.
Yeah, obviously this is a team that's run all year down the gut, and this is not how you guys won this game. Was it tough when you realized that, you were only getting these runs for, no gain, 2 yards, 3 yards, like you said, in the beginning of the first half? And, how did you kind of pivot to settle in a little bit more, aside from just, calming down how amped you were, you said?
We're a complete offense. That's what we pride ourselves on. We'll be able to do it through the air or on the ground. And throughout the year, that's just been our mentality is, like I said all the time, smash fest. We love running the rock and we love letting those big boys eat. But when the time came, the other half of us is going to show up and really perform. So I was just really happy that it came on this day.
Yeah.
Standing to the right,
You
Bird.
guys feel you just imposed your will on that team?
I just feel like you just got to embrace it. You got thousands of people in red screaming hate words at you. You just got to just look at your boys, be like, let's go, guys. It's 3rd and 10. What we got? Just run the play and then execute it. That was my mindset the whole game.
Mm-hmm.
Let's talk about what your defense did in the second half, especially you guys.
They played great. They played
Fantastic.
great. Credit to Ohio State, too, because they have a great offense as well. Our DBs really stepped up. Linebacker stepped up. D-line stepped up. The D-line got pressure, to the quarterback and, stuffed the run a little bit. But, what really, kind of helped us out and, saved the day was, Mikey. When I think they ran, a crossing route, in the end zone. And, Mikey, played through the defender. And, that's, basically all it is right there. Coming up big in, big situations. That's what our defense did.
We got a couple more before Coach Harbaugh makes his way in here. Standing on the right, Ryan, and then Ivan.
Donovan, how much did you guys feed off that environment? It seemed like you were having a lot of fun engaging with Ohio State.
I always have fun, man. I always get, into it with the other team. Not really, but, at the end of the day, I'm still playing my game. But, I don't know, man.
Yeah.
Donovan, the long touchdown run came through the line. There's nobody there.
Which one?
I took that corner out of there.
Nobody there. What does that feel like?
I don't know what it felt like, but like I just like, you know, like it's the offensive line first. You know, like they created such a big hole if you watch the film. You know, it's just like real easy to see. And then like at that point, just like you gotta hit it, and you know, like you gotta like just like outrun the third level defenders, the safeties and DBs. So that's how I was like able to pull away with like those long touchdowns. Credit to the offensive line.
Angelique and then Isaiah.
Donovan, how much was it a pain thing with you with your hand? I mean, was this always the game plan for you to have this much of an influence on the offense?
I'm not sure. You know, like I had to like definitely like be like unexpected of like what was to come. Like I don't know like what necessarily what the game plan was, because you know like we threw the ball a lot, then we ran the ball a lot. I think I had like 20-something carries, 22 carries, but I don't know, like I just had to do what I had to do. You know, like every running back has to be relied on. You know, like Blake went down, so it's like somebody else had to step up. If I wasn't there to be able to do it, somebody else had to step up. And that's just like basically what we pride ourselves in, is like if somebody's down, like the whole running back room has to be accountable to like, you know, like get the offense going. You know, like the same way like JJ and the receivers did today, they got the offense going. So like, that's what like us as a running back group we have to do. We have to like get it going regardless of who's in the game.
And for all of you, what does it mean to beat Ohio State for a second year in a row and play a Big Ten championship?
Yeah, it's definitely personal. I mean, for me personally, like I was 1-1 against these guys coming in, and it was even, so I had to get up on these guys. You know, for like everyone keeps track of their personal records. You know, even we had guys come in here, old Michigan players come in and talk to us during training camp, and all that people ask is, what's your record against state? And, you know, like, doesn't matter your personal achievements, what did you do, what was your record, and how many rings you got. That's what matters most, and I was glad I was able to come in here with my guys and take care of business down here.
I mean, it was great and all, obviously, to get a win. Like, every win's great, and especially this one, but at the end of the day, this one doesn't even matter. This doesn't matter. The job's not finished. We got so much more to do and so many places to go. So the job's not finished, and we're ready to get after it.
That boy sound like Kobe Bryant to y'all,
huh?
huh?
Kobe Bryant. So why y'all laughing? Why are you smiling? I'm not finished.
He ain't finished yet.
It's all right.
Just a couple more for these guys here. We got Isaiah in the front row.
I'm gonna wear it though. I'm gonna wear it today though. 24 hours.
Yeah.
Considering how heavily Ohio State was recruiting you, does your performance in this game carry a little bit extra for you?
Not really. You know, like we got goals. Like JJ just said. Like we want to. You know, like of course we want to beat like all the states. Then like we want rings. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's what we had to do. Like somebody had to lose today, whether it would be us or them. You know, like somebody had to win, somebody had to lose. But I wouldn't say like this like necessarily like boost my pedestal, because like at the end of the day, it's not me that's doing it. It's the Lord that's blessing me to be able to do it. And like after this, it's just like we got to focus on the Big Ten championship now. You know, and then after that, and after that, and after that. So I hope that answered your question.
Standing on the left, Tom.
JJ, with some of the questions you had about the passing game this season, how much did you let that creep in? And then what does a game like this do for you as a quarterback in terms of growth and
I never let it creep in. Like, I was always going to keep firing. I always had 100% trust in every single one of my guys and in myself. And just to be able to do it today, it was so special. It was really so special. And there's still so many things that we need to do to work on and get better. But it was just great to finally see it come to fruition. Yeah,
that was Gad had that.
Yeah, that was worked on since last year, and we were about to call it in last year's game, but they put a post safety out there. So when I saw that, it was actually the first 4th and 1 call, or 3rd and 1, whatever it was, where we got stuffed. I knew it was going to be off the call sheet after that for sure.
I was so happy for him, like, just to see that. We always talk about, like, you know, like we're doing this for the crew because that's what we call the receivers. And then to see him on defense, still stepping up, making huge plays, like the little things matter so much. And I knew they were going to try him. They're going to test him. They're probably like, oh, yeah, who is this kid? He's a receiver playing defense. But he's ready for it. He's good for it.
All right, thank you all for your time. We're going to get these guys out of here so they can see their families. Coach Harbaugh.
Appreciate y'all. Y'all have a blessed one.
great rest of your weekend.
Y'all have a blessed one.